Sustainable Food Summit to address some of the major issues in the food industry regarding eco-labelling and sustainability. We want to look at how eco-labels like organic and fair trade can contribute to sustainability, and we wanted to look at how new labelling schemes like water footprinting and carbon labelling can contribute to sustainability and how they can be used in conjunction with existing eco-labels. So that's the whole idea behind the Sustainable Food Summit.
For the life of the contract, which is generally 5 years. NGOs, for example, with WWF, with the sustainability
issue is extremely important. That means the role of friends and non-governmental organizations.
It was flour companies in the 1930s would print their calico flour bags with little pretty patterns that reflected their branding, so that when the bag of flour was finished, the farmhouse wives who were making clothes for their kids out of those calico bags didn't have just boring old calico, they had pretty patterns.
Okay, Mike, we are very, very curious now.
Because it's much easier sometimes showing. This is what the fruit looks like. I have to say I was very pleased I didn't get stopped at customs.
Thank you.
Well, what I find very interesting is that there is a lot of technical talking about fair trade, and that there's also a lot of messages that we have to keep the story to the consumers very simple. There is a big gap between what is the reality and what consumers want to hear.
And we're making sure that government gives direct support through a standalone agency called Board BIA, which provides assistance to producers, to farmers, and indeed to consumers. And we see that as having a strong role to play in promoting sustainable food production in the future.
The reason for me being here is to learn more about the different aspects that we see along the value chain in producing and food and bringing it all the way to the consumer and building trust at the consumer level that what we are providing is really a sustainable solution for food products. Because trust is a key word in this whole thing, and that's what I've learned today.
Basically, what I wanted to share today with the audience is the different activities that we are doing and we have done in our company regarding water footprinting, not only inside of our factories but also beyond the factories. And actually there are different latest developments on water footprinting, and we are doing some pilot projects on this topic.
My name is Michelle Feit, and I'm with a company called Soleil, based in the United States. We are a manufacturer of soy protein, and we utilize that as a food ingredient for food companies all across the globe.
So in terms of sustainability, I mean, we are a direct importer, so we work directly with these cooperatives. We have our own internal audit tools, so we are making impact studies to determine what kind of weakness, or at least what kind of progress we can do both in our partnership. So we go there once or twice or 3 times a year to make these studies and to try to improve constantly our ethical and fair trade relationship.
Well, I believe sustainability is something that affects everybody. It has to be a multi-stakeholder issue, and it's important to have a platform like this where everybody can come together, discuss the issues and find a way ahead.
My name is Tom Harding. I'm from the United States. I'm in the organic business for 40 years, and I find the summit very, very important, and it's very timely. I think sustainability and the integration of all the pedestals, social, economic, environmental, fair trade, organic, it's a very important thing to do now.
My name is Anne Hansen, and I come from Rudikram International in Denmark. I've been enjoying the summit today. It's been very informative, and I think that we've come around a lot of the topics that I've expected to hear more about.
I'm Felix from Malaysian Agri-Food. It's an eye-opener for me. What's happening here will probably happen in my country in about 1 or 2 years' time. So I'll be well prepared to position my company in all these strategies.
Hi, I'm Dave Horowitz from Toronto, Canada. I'm representing a private equity company here, and I decided to come to the summit. It's been well worth it. Day one's been interesting. Had a great time, met a lot of people, and highly recommend it for next year.
We try to help reduce compromise on the fact it's on the back, you know.
It's a very good initiative to meet other people, to meet other retailers, to meet producers, suppliers, and standardization certifications companies. And it's a very broad program which includes all the topics concerning sustainability.
I think people should come to this kind of sustainability summits because it needs efforts of many people from different areas, of many companies working with different organizations, and combine their efforts and their interests to go on.